Okay, so I was being stupid. It was something to do with this dog, and I knew it was something to do with the dog, but I just couldn't figure it out. So I just started randomly walking about, and this happened. And this is what you're supposed to do.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Don't worry, Moti. I'm coming.
Yeah, shut up, Moti.
There, all better. I can't take you anywhere, can I? Oh, it's you. The lady next door.
Yeah, hi.
Rhonda, isn't it?
No, Rosangela.
Well, Rosangela. I hope my friend here hasn't been giving you any trouble.
How can you be giving us any trouble? We finally are able to continue. Compliment the pooch!
That's a cute dog you've got.
Isn't he just? Normally he behaves, but he seems to have taken a shine to you.
Oh, great.
Anyway, I don't think we've formally met. I'm Nishanti.
Rosangela.
So you said.
Oh, right.
Yes?
I have a strange favor to ask.
Go ahead and ask. What are neighbors for?
You know that building servicemen strike?
Yes. Jim Burdo is covering, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the problem, see. He doesn't recognize me.
Oh? Oh. So you need me to vouch for you?
Yeah, I know this is pretty stupid.
Don't worry about it. Moti is getting a little cranky anyway. Let's get you home.
Thanks.
Well, you'd be cranky too if you were chained to a bin. Oh well.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just need to get home.
All right. Let's keep walking.
Yeah, I need to get back to my medication. Tasty, tasty pills.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Miss Sharma.
Jim, this is Rosangela. She lives here.
She does? Okay. Sorry about earlier. Had to be sure.
There were so many ways you could have proven it. Settle down. Screw that, let's be angry.
Fantastic, you're sorry.
I am, lady.
The name is Rosangela. Will you remember me now, or do I need to do a little dance as well?
Hey, relax. I'm just doing my job.
Never mind. Just get out of my way.
Well, here we are.
Yes. Finally. That stupid kid.
Well, perhaps. But try not to be so hard on him. We're all neighbors after all.
Yeah, I guess.
Looks like somebody's hungry. I'd best get this spoiled puppy fed. Feel free to drop in any time you want.
Well, you know, she helped us get in. Let's be polite.
I'll think about it.
No thinking needed. I know we New Yorkers don't usually talk to our neighbors, but who cares? The city can be a lonely place, especially when you live alone. I've got Moti. Who do you have?
Yeah, I don't know, defensive. She kind of looks like she'd get defensive. But, let's be happy about it.
Oh, I have 3 great roommates.
Oh?
Yes, their names are me, myself, and I. It's a joke.
Yeah, I get it. Very funny. I'm sure you're fine. Although your episode in the park tells me otherwise. And your eyes. Well, let's just say the offer stands.
Sure.
You go home now. We'll see each other soon, Rosangela, I'm sure.
Hey.
Yes?
You can call me Rosa, if you like. Rosangela's kind of a mouthful, you know.
All right, Rosa. You have a good day now.
What a strange lady.
I don't think she was that strange. I actually think she was very nice. No, a very, very nice Hindu woman.
I can't remember who lives there.
Yeah, well, since you didn't know the person who lived right here, I'm not too surprised at that.
That door leads to Nishanti's apartment. That door leads to my apartment.
Well, let's go home.
Home. Thank God. I've never been so happy to see a 500 square foot room in my life.
500 square feet? That doesn't look 500 square feet to me. It could be, though. But, let's see, there's a few bits and pieces. There's the stuff from the doctor, I think. We've got a computer, we've got a telephone, some clippings, a bedroom, overgrown plant, teddy bear, DVD collection, TV, fake plant, a lot better than an overgrown one, cabinets, stove, more cabinets, no sign of a fridge, at least there's curtains. Surely she can't have only dried food. Maybe there's like a fridge hidden behind one of the cabinets or something. I don't know.
My window, with the curtains firmly shut.
Well,
No.
open them.
I open those curtains and a dozen windows can look directly in here. Those curtains stay shut and prying eyes stay out.
Huh. Well, why don't you just open those curtains and get like a net curtain or something to put in there? That way light will still get in, but no one will be able to see in. At least not very easily. I don't know. Common sense eludes some
There's
people.
nothing in these cabinets I want right now.
Not even some medication for that messed up head of yours?
Cook. Why bother when every Chinese restaurant in the area delivers?
So that explains the no fridge, so why the hell do you have that at all? Maybe when your kettle's busted? Well, you do have like a teapot thing there.
There's nothing in these cabinets I want right now.
Okay, well, what about your fake plant then?
I don't need to touch it. I know these plants are fake.
Okay. Anything good on TV?
I don't need to bother. I don't get reception anyway.
Why do you even have the TV? Oh yeah, the DVDs.
I'm
Let's
not
look
up
at
for
that.
watching a movie. Besides, I've seen all of them a dozen times.
Only a dozen? It's not like you have that big a DVD collection. Surely you've seen them a few more times than a dozen.
I must have watched all these a dozen times. This TV was here when I moved in.
Yeah, it does look kind of old. What was that? Notebook. Ooh, I didn't notice that the first time around.
It's my notebook. I don't need my notebook now.
Aw, but I want the notebook.
That's Griff, the PI bear. I've had him as long as I can remember. He's in horrible shape, but I don't have the heart to throw him away.
Until now.
Griff is fine where he is.
No, I want to throw him away.
This is the only living plant I own. I bought it 2 years ago. It's still living despite my total lack of care.
And it's obviously trying to eat the house.
I suppose I should trim this plant. Maybe one day.
Lazy.
Just a trash can filled with crumpled up novel ideas.
Let's dig in it anyway.
I don't need to take the trash out. It's not even full.
Lame excuse.
Just some old book review clippings. They're fine where they are.
You want to call
It's
someone?
just a telephone. I have nobody to call.
Then why'd you pick it up?
My computer. It's a bit old, but it lets me access the internet and do my writing.
Yeah, let's do some writing.
I am just feeling so uninspired today. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel up to it. But today, it's just not happening.
Okay, we'll turn the computer off. And we'll pick up this envelope from the
Looks
doctor.
like it's from Bellevue.
And now it's in my inventory, so let's look at it. Dear Lauren. Ooh, wait, September 3rd, 1960. Wow, that's old. 25 pages. Dear Lauren, so you've been at NYU for 2 weeks now and have not called. Shame on you. I'm sure things are busy in the Big Apple, but don't forget the family you left behind. And beware of big worms. Things back home are well. Jack starts high school on Monday, so he's a bit nervous. You know how he gets. Be sure to write him a letter. He misses his big sister. I admit, I'm still a bit nervous about you living in New York all by yourself. You are carrying ID with you when you go out, like I asked. You know me, just being a mom. Somebody has to. Keep your head on straight, kid, as your dad would say, and remember that you have a family back home that misses you. Love you! Mom and Dad and Jack. So there's no brother Jack, so maybe that's where the Joey comes from. I don't know. Maybe it'll be in the rest of these pages. October 17th, 1960. Hello, sis. I am writing this on my new St. Clair Model 15. Mom says that improving my handwriting is a lost cause, so she got me this. Wow, that is an insult and a half. Keen, huh? I've already typed up a few stories on it, and this letter can't type for long because Dad says the noise drives him up the friggin' wall. What does he know? Stupid old man. So how is life in the big bad city? Troy is dead boring as usual. Why'd you have to go to college, huh? There's nobody to talk to in this dump anymore. See you at Thanksgiving, Jacko. December 5th, 1960. Dear Lauren, well, Thanksgiving time has come and gone, and so have you. In just 2 short months I can already see you evolving into a capable young woman. You have outgrown this small town, Lauren, that much is obvious. Jack will be following in your footsteps soon, I am sure. Visiting you in New York is all he talks about. Speaking of Jack, I know you're worried about him. We all are. But don't feel that is your responsibility. You're his sister and you love him. But he has got to learn to live without you eventually. You are growing up. Let him grow up too. Till Christmas, love Mom and Dad and Jack. September 16th, 1961. Big time skip there. Lauren, can you keep a secret? Why, you continue on to tell the secret, don't you? Why would you do that if you're asking a question? You know, get an answer first. Send a very short letter saying, can you keep a secret? And if you get a positive response, then continue. Oh well. I don't want to say this over the phone in case Mom or Dad overhear. Mom's been acting odd lately. It started a few days after you went back to New York. She was dragging me shopping when she suddenly screamed and fainted. She was pointing at the corner of the room, but there was nothing there. We brought her to the hospital, and she says she's fine now, but she's been very on edge and paranoid. It's hard to explain. Dad's no help. Can you call and try to cheer her up? She won't listen to me. Just don't tell her about this letter. I just hope she's okay. Jacko. November 13th, 1961. Lauren, you seem concerned after our last phone call. I just wanted to write and reassure you that everything is F-I-N-E. Let us know when you are coming home again for Thanksgiving. With love, Mom and Dad and Jack. Okay, yeah, I think everything's fine. Big capital letter, 1 letter at a time, fine, but that's nothing to worry about, is it? December 8th. Dear Sis, Mom's getting worse. You said it best during Thanksgiving. It's like somebody is watching over her shoulder. Paranoia. She sits by herself for hours pretending to read when it's obvious she isn't. Lately she's been covering her ears as if to keep out a sound and closing her eyes tight. Dad's losing patience with her. He's convinced she's lost her mind, and I'm starting to agree. She refuses to get any kind of help. Why can't she see that there's a problem? This isn't normal. Not normal at all. Why can't she see that? I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of scared. Scared for her. I don't know what to do. Jack. Did your O key not work for that one? I don't know. Maybe you're maturing, Jacko. Lauren, it has a name! Mom locked herself in the bathroom this morning. She sounded like she was talking to herself in there. Well, not to herself. It was like there was somebody else there, but there wasn't. I listened. I couldn't understand it, but she did say the name Joey. I asked her later who Joey was, and she got really scared. Then she got angry and said, if you know what's good for you, never mention that name again. It was at that point she probably slapped him, I don't know. Back in those days, that's what you did with kids. This could be the key. If we find out who Joey is, maybe we can save her. Minus Jack. He keeps changing the way he signs with his fancy typewriter. At least there's no messed up words in it this time. March 16th, 1962. Dear Lauren, well, it's done. The final papers have been signed. It hurt a lot, but it had to be done. Mom is now being committed to a mental ward. I have to say, I am relieved. I know how you feel about it, but you weren't there. You didn't come home to see her screaming and tearing her hair out. I wonder if the screaming came first. Because surely to God, if you're tearing your hair out, it's going to be painful, and I wouldn't mind screaming if it's really painful. Oh well. Running around the house, knocking down everything in her way. Cuts were all over her face, and the house was practically destroyed. I was so shocked I just closed the door and waited outside for Dad to come home. It was awful. She clawed at him, clawed at his face, and drew blood. It will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Thanks for coming out, Lauren. I don't think Dad and I could have handled it on our own. She kind of drained us, you know. Can I come to New York and visit? I need to get away for a while. Jack. May 17th, 1965. Wow, that's a big leap. Congratulations. Summa cum laude. I have no idea what that means. Oh well. I always knew you were a smarty pants, sis. Now you've got the documentation to prove it. Thanks again for letting me stay at your place for the weekend. It was just like old times, except you weren't smoking then. Nasty habit. New York is an amazing city, and Columbia has a great campus. I can't wait to move down there in September, but until then I've got to deal with our grumpy old man. He's insufferable as always. Ever since Mom, he's been hard to talk to, and very hard on me. I should tell him you're smoking now. Maybe then he'll concentrate on you for once. See you again soon, Jack. I like his